Well, residents across Metro Atlanta are still cleaning up after a line of storms toppled trees and left multiple homes severely damaged. Let's get right out to 11 Alive's Karis Belger, who is in Marietta right now on Coral Lane. A few houses were hit particularly hard there. Karis, what do things look like right now?
Well, many people in this neighborhood are still in the thick of everything, trying to clean up after those weekend storms. Many trees were ripped up right from the root, a few of them hitting the homes just behind me. And I did hear from one family who say they are lucky they were able to escape with their lives. For Dedrick Zachary, the sounds of trees and trash removal are nothing compared to the noises that woke him up late Saturday night.
I woke up to the sound of what sounded like a train, and I jumped up, and I made it literally about 3 to 4 feet, and then it sounded like the train was right next to me.
The trees he once loved for the privacy they provided were suddenly a hazard. Zachary says his daughter was asleep in a back room where he struggled to reach her.
The first one went through the kitchen roof. Something came down and landed on my shoulder and knocked me back to the floor. And at that point, I'm crawling. It's pitch black because power's out, and just yelling her name. And then that's when the big one came through and created a hole in the hallway on the way to her room, and I fell in it.
And he says he did eventually make it out, helping his daughter escape through a window. Monday afternoon, he was back at the house after a night and day in the emergency room, the tree causing half of his roof to cave in. His neighbors dealt with similar damage. 2 days after the initial storms, the street was still littered with tree limbs as crews navigated the minefield and attempted to clean up. Despite the near-death experience, Zachary says he still has a reason to smile.
Because it could have been worse. I mean, God took away some material things, but he didn't take us away, so that means we still have a purpose, we still have a reason to be here, and I got a great family.
Well, Dedrick and his family are currently staying with his sister right now as they try to figure out what their next steps will be. A few other neighbors I spoke with say they are also still trying to continue up the process of cleaning, and they hope the majority of the tree limbs that are still littering the road will be gone by the end of the week. In Marietta, I'm Karis Belger, 11 Alive News.